Hello everyone, and welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. I'm John, and we're back here with TJ Hooker and the crew. And if you remember from last episode, we just made our daring escape from the vault, where unfortunately Monika Schaefer lost her life from biofeedback, and now... Oh, that wasn't actually a very long tunnel at all. I kind of expected this to be... But okay, we're heading to the safe house here in the... whatever this place is called. Sure, let's talk to this guy. How you doing, Paul? Do you know me, Paul? You step aside, and the squalor of the disused U-band tunnel gives way to the warmth of your safe house. Oh good, so this is my safe house. I wasn't sure if this was just some random guy here. A man waits inside, silhouetted against the dim fluorescent lighting. Paul! Something bad has happened, hasn't it? Oh, yeah. Okay. So apparently he's our team's fixer and landlord. Part dealmaker, part information broker. One of the most well-connected men in Berlin. Well, I'm glad you're on our side, Paul. His eyes sweep across the team as he takes it all in. The grim faces, the hard stares, Iger's fury, Monika's absence. Yeah, he knows what's going on here. Oh boy. I had a feeling. How did she... His face has gone ashen. He swallows. Takes a moment to chew on the words before spitting them out. How did it happen? Okay, well... I'm a Decker, so I kind of know. I can kind of explain what happened here. And Glory agrees. Yep, biofeedback-induced stroke. That's right. I'm glad that you are... Oh... I see. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna be that person. Nobody likes that person, Iger. That's bullshit, Iger. You weren't even in the room. Poke me again, I dare you. There we go. Oh, shit. You're threatening me. Seriously. Take a swing, please. I'd love an excuse to cave your face in. This is asinine. Yeah, TJ Hooker did well in there, Iger. You didn't see it, and I know you don't believe it, but he did. I did. So shut down. Shut it down? Fuck that. You don't have my training, of course. You think you're better than everybody else because you used to be military. Oh, look at you. You know exactly why Monika died. Well, aren't you fucking special? Nobody likes this person in the group, actually. Iger, I thought you were kind of cool. But you're turning out to be kind of uncool. I don't know how I feel about you anymore. Yeah, we could have known Monika needed as much watching as the door. That's bullshit. Thank you, Paul. Enough, Iger. Enough. How many seconds passed between Monika's first convulsion and her plug getting pulled? 4? 5? Do you know how much damage biofeedback can do to a Decker's brain in 5 seconds? How dare you? You don't have to answer that. Of course you know. Monika died while you stood there and watched. This is all your Paul has had enough. Iger, you and TJ Hooker can have it out later, but I've had enough. We need to talk action. We need to talk revenge, Paul. That's what we need to talk. Our client sent you into something much bigger than he led us to believe. I want to know why. Right there with you. This was supposed to be a milk run. Payback isn't the only reason why we need to find him. We saw something back there. Something we weren't supposed to see. It's fair to assume that we're all still in danger. Agreed. And to neutralize that danger, we need to know who we are dealing with. Let's review the events that transpired tonight. The smallest detail could be important, so hold nothing back. Okay, well... I think this is probably the most important thing right here. This, because Monika gave her last breath to say this word, so... Let's say... Oh, and he recognizes the word. That's kind of, that's not promising. That's probably a bad thing. And it's unexpected, apparently, and brings back unpleasant memories. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got the old eyebrow raise from Glory. The Fire Wing. The most terrible of the great dragons. There are those who would disagree, but they never experienced the terror of living in her shadow. Huh, synonymous with chaos, destruction, and death. Jeez. The dragons of today are subtle creatures, full of patience and guile. Fierschwing was not. After her awakening, she went on a 4-month rampage that claimed tens of thousands of lives. Holy shit. That is serious business. Those were dark days. Yeah, people getting roasted alive in their homes. It's crazy. So, yeah, what stopped her? What took this dragon down? Eventually, it was brought down by a man named Dr. Adrian Vauclair. Ah, Adrian, of course. Because anybody named Adrian has to be a total boss. I have only known a few Adrians in my life, but each and every one of them has been a total boss, and Adrian Vauclair has now added himself to the list as Dragon Slayer and general awesome person. Okay, so wait a second. Did you actually see the body? Oh god, this dragon is clearly not dead, dude. It fell into a place. Okay, if the Dragonfall is important to the events you make it out to be, I'm surprised I've never heard of it. So am I, Iger. New species of awakened animals are being discovered daily. Within 2 years of the Dragonfall, the active use of magic had returned to the world. A new source of terror for a bewildered public. And in 2021, the sudden emergence of orcs and trolls gave rise to yet another wave of global panic, of course, because people suck. Oh, in light of such turmoil, is it any surprise that Dr. Vauclair and the Firewing were forgotten? I guess not, Paul. You do make a good point. Again, all of this happened decades ago. To the best of my knowledge, the story of Fjordring is a bit of historical trivia, and nothing more. Alright, so Monika spent her dying breath telling us about a long-dead dragon. Any ideas as to why? Guess not. Nope. Doesn't make any more sense to me than it does to you. The Dragonfall is ancient history. Fjordring has been dead and gone for 42 years, but you never actually saw the body. That is just a rookie mistake, guys. But there's one thing that I do know. Whatever Monika saw, whatever she was trying to tell us, it was important. I will look into this, and I will find answers. In the meantime, did you turn up anything else of value? Okay, it was a front. Okay, so that much is clear, right? And yeah, it was a pretty serious facility here. This was pretty big. That security chief looks serious, at least. And these places don't spring up overnight. Glory has a point. Yep. Okay. And yeah, let's tell him about this orc person now that appeared to be the head of security, like Glory says. That is not much to go on. I guess this wasn't actually the most useful thing to tell him. Do any details about this work come to mind? Any distinguishing features that I could look into? Well, he was an older guy, for one. From the sound of his voice, I'm guessing mid to late 40s. Pretty old for an orc. And he had skin grafts. Most of his face looked like replacement material. If the grafts came from a legitimate hospital, there may be medical records. That is something. I will see what I can find out. Did you note anything else during the run that may be of value? That's all we've got, Paul. That's not much, says Iger. It's not much at all. Well, it is then, I agree. A basement, a middle-aged orc with skin grafts, and a long-forgotten world event. Yep, we are definitely missing something, but we were set up. So who set this up, Paul? Why did you set this up for us? Well, why would you even... You didn't bring it to her. She set the whole thing up herself. Green Winters. Oh, Paul never much liked the man, and he certainly never trusted him. Uh-oh. Why would Monika... Oh, because Monika's, I guess, super into the whole idea of the flux state, so she was, like, doing a favor for an activist friend of hers. Wow. That was a mistake, Monika. I'm sorry. That sucks. Well, sounds like this guy is our best lead, Paul, so... It is clear Green Winters has involved us in something much larger than he led Monika to believe. When he finds out what happened on the run, he's probably going to rabbit. We need to chase him down before that happens. So we need information on Green Winters, and we need it fast. Yeah, we do. There's a man in the Cruise Bazaar, a Turk named Altug Baragazi. Hell yeah. He owns a little soy calf shop just down the way called Cafe Kezve, I think. This man is also a purveyor of information. I have done business with him from time to time. Yeah, let's get this guy. He would know something about Green Winters? Yes. That's all I need to know. Oh, not only that, he's been actually actively keeping tabs on Green Winters. Excellent. Because Paul didn't trust him to begin with. Good man, Paul. Okay, for good reason it would seem. Well, let's talk to this Alto guy. Very well, tell him I sent you. I'll do what I can to dig into the information that you've uncovered already, sparse though it may be. That's right. Okay. Ooh, I've gained some karma. I should probably... What can I do with this? Can I buy some skills? Maybe I should buy myself some skills. I think my quickness is kind of lacking. But I think I also want to look to increase my intelligence soon. I can just click up here. Here we go. Maybe decking? Or biotech? What do I get for my next intelligence level? Matrix. I haven't actually seen this yet, what this is going to be. That could be interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, maybe I should save these points, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Although, I could kind of use some of this business here, some of this quickness business. Yeah, I could use with a little more survivability here. So I'm going to take some quickness, and here we go. Some dodge. Hell yeah. There you go, TJ. You're all set, buddy. Good stuff. Alright, well let's see if Paul has anything else to say to us. What's up, Paul? Now that we're alone, do you want to... Oh, I guess not. He said all that he wants to say. Then please continue working. He doesn't want to talk anymore. Enough talking. Well, okay, fine, dude. I'm gonna go talk to Dietrich instead then. What's up, Dietrich? How you doing, dude? Turns his head at your approach. His aging face is traced with a network of faint scars, the legacy of too many fights over too many years. While he still retains a degree of strength and vigor, it's obvious that the shaman you see today is a shadow of his former self. Wow. Well, let's see what you've got to say for yourself, Dietrich. Despite all this, there is still an aura of power surrounding the man. He raises his bottle, offering it to you. T.J. Hooker, welcome. I've got a bottle of schnapps that needs sharing, and we've got a fallen comrade to drink to. To Monika, Prost! There we go. Hell yeah. I take a swig, I hand it back. He takes a swig, and now he's locked eyes with me. Let me ask you a question, T.J. Hooker. What made you choose to come to Berlin? I had my reasons, Dietrich. Such as? Come on, boss, I'm just trying to figure out who I'm working for here. Boss? So I guess I'm still the boss. Now, even though the mission is over now, I've retained bosshood. Why did I come? I had to drop out of sight for a while, because the corporations were after me. Oh, you know what? Maybe he's got some guilt, TJ. He, one day, the reason things went south with his whole peanut delivery thing is because he'd found out that a corporate spy had stolen the designs, and they were going to engineer their own version of it to get it out in the market first so they could retain a stranglehold on the whole thing. And he tried to do something about it with it. He got a team together, but unfortunately they were ready for him, and things went south. He lost a lot of people. Yeah. Went bad, huh? Like the run we just came back from went bad? Oh, worse. I was the only survivor. That's rough, friend. How'd it happen? Oh, you know what? That's what it was. Our client sold us out. Yeah, we were double-crossed. My team fought like hell, but we took the ambushers down, but we all got shot up and I was the only one who survived. Yep. Sounds like a glorious fight, though. It was, my friend. So after all this went down, you decided to bail out the Rearplex and head to Berlin. Am I getting this right? Well, yeah, and Monika did make me a hell of an offer, Dietrich. Ah, yes, Monika. It all comes back to our girl, doesn't it? Of course. So let me ask you, what was your relationship with Monika anyway? I know you two knew each other way back, but she was pretty coy about these things. Oh, well, this is very dangerously personal territory here. Oh. But he's like, he apologizes. He's like, I'm sorry, but I would still like to know. And I can respect that, Dietrich. I'll tell you. Maybe? No, we were very close. Figured as much. Not from anything you or Monika said, I just had a suspicion. Well, anyway, good on you both. She was a wonderful woman, and I hope that your time together was happy. Anyway, I've taken enough of your time, and the bottle's almost empty. Thanks for taking the time to talk. For what it's worth, I'm happy you're here with us. Yeah. I'm glad you're here too, Dietrich. I got the wrong read on you when I first met you. I kind of thought you were a dick, but you're actually a pretty cool dude. I'm totally down. Well, let's see, we got a dog here. What's in here? Iger. I'm not sure if this is really where I want to be. You know what? Let's just ignore Iger. Iger's sitting there like TJ walked into the room. There's an awkward silence fell over the room where they both staring at each other. And then TJ, he starts to walk over there. And Iger's like, oh, we're going to have this out. He's sauntering around the room, and then he goes and he talks to Glory in the next room, runs right by Iger, and Iger just fumes at his back as he runs by without even acknowledging her presence. Okay. Glory is beautiful in a waifish sort of way. Her features are almost elvish in their delicacy, but there's something cold about her that you find slightly unsettling. Yeah, she's that cold, hard killer type. What's more unsettling is her chrome. Glory is rocking a heavy load out of cyberware. From head to toe, she looks to be composed more of plastic and metal than she is of skin and bone. In the shadows, individuals such as this are anything but uncommon, but Glory's cyberware is first generation. All of it. Huh. Bulky, invasive, practically museum pieces. This chrome was obsolete well before she was born. There must be a story there. TJ Hooker. Can I help you? Yeah, how you holding up, Glory? Don't worry about me. I'm solid. You know, I kind of believe that she's solid, actually. I trust you, Glory. Well, I have a question of the personal kind, Glory. I'm not big on sharing, sport. Personal reasons, you understand, I'm sure. Well, I understand. I'm gonna pull a Dietrich on this one. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, but I do want to know. Ask your questions, but do it quickly. I have things to do. Okay, so what's with the vintage chrome? I do kind of want to know this. It was cheap. It gets your job done. End of discussion. That is definitely... I don't think so. Yeah, I've never met anyone who'd voluntarily install cyberware that old. You're not telling me the whole story here, Glory. You're right, there's more to it than I'm letting on, but I'm not interested in talking about it. I can't help but notice you seem guarded, withdrawn. You don't say. If whatever happened to you has impaired your ability to trust me, it is my concern. Talk to me. I agree. Trust is earned and I don't know you yet. That's actually a good point, Glory. So I will drop it for now. I'll talk to you later, actually. I think we're good. I think we're solid. You're who I'm worried about. So let's hash it out, Iger. Let's do this right here, right now. We need to talk about Monika. No, not right now. Don't push me on this, TJ Hooker. One of these days we're gonna hash this out and you can talk all you like about the clusterfuck that killed one of my best friends. But it won't be today. Alright. I get the hint. Iger, I don't want to talk to you anyway. Let's just move on. Fuck this bitch. What else can I do in here? Anything? No? Well, we can at least... Let's talk to this dog here. Let's see what this is. Hello, dog. What's up, doggy? As you start towards the safe house door, a large four-legged form steps around the corner. Dante, Monika's dog, an enormous mongrel. Oh. Monika's dog. Well, I'm sorry about... Jeez, I'm sorry, Dante. Poor fella. Oh shit, Dante is right, Dietrich. Don't worry, boy. We'll look after you. Yeah, we got your back, Dante. Oh jeez, this is almost too much for... He started whimpering about an hour ago. Turned into a full-blown howl. Wouldn't stop. Kept. That's when I realized something bad had happened. Wow. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's cute. He's a cute little doggy. And he's so sad. You see intelligence and sadness. Let's give him some... Actually, let's give him some treats. Oh. He doesn't want it right now. Yeah, I guess he's coming with me. Poor fella. Well, perhaps a part of Monika lives on in Dante. Return to the safe house when you're finished with Tug, mein Freund. With a little luck, he can help us locate Green Winters and we get to the bottom of this. I agree. Let's all take a moment. For Monika. Well. Okay. So we gotta head out into the cruise bazaar now. And do some investigative work. Oh, I like this. It's like, we were in combat for a while, but now there's a lot of talking to be done, it looks like. A lot of espionage. It's a lot like a D&D campaign in a way, actually, which is very cool, because I think that's the idea. So, mission accomplished, if that's what you're going for. Well, this seems like a natural place to wrap up this episode. I've been John. This has been Shadowrun Dragonfall with TJ, Hooker, and now Dante has joined him in his quest for revenge for Monika Schaefer. I'll see you guys next time.